our channel, this time on Craft With Us. As always, I have my mom here.
Hi.
And on this episode, we are going to show you how to turn some Dollar Tree pumpkins into a shelf display. So stay tuned and we'll show you what we do. Alright guys, so the first things you're going to want to need are some supplies from the Dollar Tree. The first thing is you're going to need one of these long shadow box pieces. They have a couple different varieties. We chose the ones that have the wood grain on the side since that's the only part of it that you're going to see at the end of the project. So this one just says Harvest Blessings on top if you're looking for the same one. They do have a couple of different varieties. So some of them have a plaid on the side, and I think there's one that has black skulls or something on it. So make sure that you pick one that suits you. Otherwise, you're going to have to paint it if you don't like the design on the side. You're also going to need 2 of the pumpkins that you get at Dollar Tree. These are just the little, they stand on their own and they have like burlap on them. So you're going to need 2 of those, or 1 of each size. And then you're going to need some decorations. So we found these decorations at the Target dollar spot. We're going to be using this banner with the cats and the pumpkins. They're a burlap over a foam or felt pumpkin, and then there's cats in there as well. And then we also have these adhesive wood shapes in a jack-o'-lantern face. These were $1. The banner was $3. And then we also have these other adhesive wood shapes that say Happy Halloween in more of a bracket style. And then these were from Hobby Lobby in their wood section. They were, I believe, what were they? Half off?
Yeah, they're 50% off.
They were 50% off, so we have a couple of these. We're not sure exactly what direction we're gonna go as far as decorating, and obviously you could use any items that you have on hand, or if you have things that you've purchased that you think would look really well on this, you could use those as well, but that's just what we have. And then you're also going to want to have an assortment of paint. The main color for us obviously is orange because we're going to be having pumpkins. So we just have the Apple Barrel Pumpkin Orange plain regular acrylic paint. I think we got these either at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. I don't remember exactly which one, but you're going to need orange. And then I also pulled a couple different other paints that I thought we might need. So I just have a basic white, a black, and then we also have the raw umber and then autumn brown, as well as a kind of a lime green color, depending what we end up deciding on painting our pumpkins and our piece. So stay tuned and we will show you how we put this all together.
Now this one right here, we're going to peel the back part off, and then we're going to take this pumpkin off. We use this a tool just to pop it off, and then this we're going to take off, so it would look like this.
So we took those all off.
And it will look like this. See, no pumpkin, that's gone, and then there's nothing on the back, so that way we can paint it.
So now we're gonna go ahead and let the long piece dry, and while that's drying, you're gonna take your pumpkins so that you took the pieces off. One of mine, the burlap actually came off, so I just have a mess of glitter on it. I tried wiping some of it off. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I might actually go ahead and go over it with black and just paint the back of it black to cover some of that. But on the side that you want shown, you're gonna choose what color you want your pumpkins. So if you want them to be white or blue or orange, whatever color you want to paint them, that's the color you're gonna go ahead and do. So I think we're decided on orange for ours, so we're gonna go ahead and paint ours. Once you're done painting, you should have something that looks like this. And we went ahead, and this is still a little wet on the back, but we went ahead and covered the back in a solid brown. You could do black, whatever you want to do. just to cover it up so it looks finished. But in order to get the pumpkin looking like this, you're going to need to mix white and orange together and go in a curved up and down strokes until you are happy with the desired outcome. So I have both of mine look like that. Mom just did her larger one on the edges on hers, since she's going to be placing a piece in the middle, so she didn't need to do the whole thing. But it definitely makes it look more professional and
Looks good.
look more than a couple dollars when you put the highlights on there, and it just gives it a more overall finished look. So really happy with how these turned out. They were super easy to do. So once you're done with your painting, then you're going to want to decorate your pumpkins before you glue them onto your base. So we're going to use our items that we showed you earlier. So we have the little cats, the little jack-o'-lantern faces, whatever you want to use to decorate. You could even just put these on there as they are. That would look really pretty as well. But we're going to go ahead and get ours decorated, and we'll come back and show you what they turned out looking like. Guys, so we are just about finished for this super easy Dollar Tree craft. So we decorated both of our pumpkins. So the first one looks like this, and there is a little bat guy on the top there. Big Mom's is identical. Yep. Now we're going to go ahead and assemble our pieces together. So total you should have 3 pieces. So you should have your brown painted base, the short stubby pumpkin, and then the tall one. And then we are going to glue these to the base, one in front of the other, so that you have something that looks like this on your base. You can put them in any order that you want. If you want the tall one in the front, whatever you decide, that's perfectly fine and up to you. So we're gonna go ahead and get these glued on, and we'll be back. Alright guys, so we are completely done with this project. This one was super easy, very doable in an afternoon. In an hour or two, you could very easily complete this. So let's go ahead and show you what our finished project is. So mine turned out like this, and I love how this turned out. It's super cute. The raffia down here definitely helped bring it all together, and then we did go ahead and use the Happy Halloween nameplates down here. I like the way that they're subtle at the bottom, so that way the focal point is the pumpkins up on top, and then you could still see the Happy Halloween on the bottom. And again, at the end here, I will go ahead and show some close-up clips of the projects so you can see them in their entirety. So Mom's going to show you hers.
And here's mine. Mine's a little different than hers, and I did the same thing. Put this on and Happy Halloween on the bottom. There you go.
And then also, before we let you go, we did go ahead and paint the backs of them.
Oh yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching this week. Make sure to hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on our next craft next week. Make sure to leave a thumbs up, like this video, and